All right, let's get to some GBG, the good, the bad, the gossip. It's our entertainment segment, All the Juice, hosted by Kyle Unfug.
Thanks, John Jay. We'll get started with a girl who, well, the more she talks, the more I absolutely love her, Jennifer Lawrence.
Oh, yeah.
She is just absolutely adorable. She was on with Conan. They were talking about, how she's kind of been propelled into stardom. I mean, it's her year for sure. And she's been going to lots of celebrity parties. And so we had to ask her if there's any celebrities she's totally geeked out over.
John Stamos. He was at a party and I turned into the most, I was a perverted guy. I was like following him into rooms and like staring at his ass and just, I lost my mind. And then I didn't want to meet him because it's not good when I meet people who I really idolize.
Yeah.
And it's just never good. And so I was avoiding him and then my friends brought him over because my friends are jerks. And I just like started really freaking out and he asked me if I was on mushrooms. And I was like, no, I'm dead sober. This is just me.
She's from Chicago?
She's just excited to meet John Stamos. Come on, John Stamos.
She's cute.
She's so adorable.
She's a lot older looking than she really is.
Yeah.
When you see her in Silver Linings Playbook, you know how old she is?
20.
30?
22.
Maybe? She's 22?
She's 22.
She could play 30 easy.
That's what I mean. And
Because she's mature.
Like
She
when you
holds
hear
herself
that
with
she was
poise.
maybe romantically linked to Bradley Cooper, who's like 38, you're okay with it. Then you find out she's 22.
Yeah, whoa. Hey, yeah, a little bit of an age difference there. Now, love is in the air for Chicago. Speaking of Chicago Bears quarterback Jay Cutler, but dude will never win Romantic of the Year. Now, he's linked and he is together and just had a baby with Kristen Cavallari from The Hills, right? Now, for some reason, she's dishing details to E about their relationship. And here's why he will never win Romantic of the Year. They were in a relationship, and she says it was kind of silly how this whole possible marriage thing happened because they were just texting back and forth, and somehow it came up like, oh, should we get married? And they were like, yeah, okay. And the dude sent her engagement ring in the mail. And
To
then
save on taxes.
We know, the relationship is pretty sketchy. They called off the engagement and then got back together. And then 9 months later, they had their baby. And they are still like planning on getting married. And the plans are they have plans, but they're just not sharing them with anyone. But they want us to know that part of the story.
That's kind of a new way to get engaged. Here, just to look, here's the UPS tracking number.
Mm-hmm.
Let me know when you get it and we're engaged.
So weird.
Put it on your finger and then get on your knee.
Say
no,
yes.
wait, I get on my knee. Before you open it up, I'm going to get on my knee over here.
Bizarre. Yeah, totally.
Can't get on my knee now. I'm driving. Can you wait?
Right. It may be that Chris Brown is a bigger liar than Lindsay Lohan and may have some issues in court coming up. He's supposed to be there today for a progress report hearing. And prosecutors have filed papers asking Chris Brown be found in violation of his probation for not completing the 180 days of community service that he is supposed to. Now, the probation's officers have reported Chris Brown completed 581 hours of community labor. The following month, it was like 103 days or 824 hours. I could give you more numbers. It'll just get more confusing. The bottom line is they're saying he faked his community service. They're saying he lied about his community service. There were some dates where he was supposedly doing that, where he wasn't even in the state. In one case, he was taking part in a charity event. In another, he was on a flight to Cancun. So they can prove that he wasn't there doing the community service.
Who sniffed that out?
Yet he got the hours for it. The prosecutors, and obviously they don't want to see him get off lightly. They're holding him very accountable. Like I said, he is due in court today for a progress report or hearing or whatever, and this could not go well for Chris Brown. That's just my guess.
But he can't go to jail for not doing community service, or can he?
Well, he can go to jail for violating his probation, which is what they're asking for. So we'll see. We'll definitely see about that one. Now, it was a very public divorce, although the details of it were kept very private. Russell Brand and Katy Perry. And now we know Katy Perry has moved on to John Mayer. A lot of people in Katy's life have been against this relationship. And we know Russell Brand also has his new show, Brand X. He's trying to do promotion. So
I haven't seen it yet.
I haven't either. I don't think a lot of people have, which is
What's
why
it
he's
on?
still trying to promote it. I don't even know.
I think it's on FX. That's why it's the X part.
But he sat down with Howard Stern, and Howard Stern, we know, we have come to respect for being very candid. And he asked Russell Brand an interesting question, a question that I think a lot of people would love to hear the answer to.
Doesn't she know that he is a worse womanizer than you?
Worse or better, depending on how you view it. I mean,
He's a better womanizer than
Hold
you.
on, I resent that.
You liked it the other way.
I'm world class.
There has been some rumors that Russell Brand has been hooking up with Demi Moore, but I guess they're just good friends. And Russell said they have not had sex yet. But he says it's only a matter of time. He yelled it. It's only a matter of time.
He yells a lot,
I know, he really
but
yells a
comically
lot.
so.
Yeah, I think he's really funny. Hey, that's just me. On our website right now, johnjrich.com, if you type in the keyword GBG, you can see the unflattering Beyonce photos, or at least that's what her people say, that she never wanted us to see. The pictures Beyonce never wanted us to see. They're kind of funny, but she still looks hot in them.
The first one, you're like, whoa.
I know.
Those are some inner leg muscles.
I know, but she can't really look bad.
I know.
No, I know. She looks great.
I know. JohnJRich.com, type in the keyword GBG, you'll see what we're talking about.